What if the winning numbers came to you in your sleep and you were brave enough to actually play them? It sounds impossible, but every single person in this video says that is exactly what happened. They went to bed ordinary, woke up with numbers burned into their mind, and turned a dream into a fortune. These are 13 real documented lottery winners who dreamed their numbers, and the last story will give you chills because her numbers came from someone who had already passed away. Here is what connects all 13. They did not dismiss the dream. They wrote the numbers down, they trusted them, and they played. Watch how often that one decision changed everything. Number 13, Robert Hoben. One night in North Carolina, Robert dreamed he would win exactly $110,000. He saw the numbers, felt the excitement, even saw the dollar amount flashing in front of him. Most people would laugh it off. Robert bought a cash 5 ticket the next day. When the draw came, he won $110,000 down to the last dollar, exactly what the dream had shown him. Number 12. Kelly Grace Gaddis. In Washington State, Kelly didn't just dream of numbers, she dreamed the entire scene. She saw herself walk into a QFC grocery store at 2 in the afternoon, greeted by a cashier named Eileen, buying a Lucky for Life ticket. The next day, she followed it exactly. She won $52,000 a year for life. And later, more dreams guided her to nearly $800,000 in additional wins. Number 11, Alonzo Coleman. In Henrico, Virginia, Alonzo woke from a dream with a string of numbers so clear he wrote them down before they could fade, and they were strangely perfect. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It looked too neat to be real. But he trusted it, played Virginia's Bank a Million, and in June 2022, every number matched, $250,000. Number 10, Alex and Emily Escalera. In Stockton, California, Alex was jolted awake one morning in 2014. The numbers were vivid in his mind, as if someone had whispered them in his ear. He grabbed a pen, wrote them down, and that night, he and his wife Emily played them in the Mega Millions. 5 of the 6 matched. They won just under $600,000 from a single dream. This next dream didn't come once. It stayed with a man for years. Number 9, the Edwardstown Dreamer. Years before he ever won, a man from Edwardstown, Australia, had a dream. So vivid, the numbers felt like a message from the future. He wrote them down and played them faithfully, every single draw. Friends called it an obsession. Then, in December 2021, the Set for Life draw lined up perfectly, and his patience paid off. $3.4 million, paid as $20,000 a month for 20 years. Number 8, Christina from Manila. Christina dreamed she dove into a pool and gathered glittering golden coins shaped like numbers. She woke up in tears and immediately played what she had seen. Hours later, she won the equivalent of more than $6 million, one of the largest solo wins in Philippine history. She used part of it to build a water park for underprivileged children, turning her dream, quite literally, into reality. Number 7, Maria Deagle. In Manitoba, Canada, Maria had played the same Lotto 649 numbers for 30 years. Those numbers were based on the ages of her family members when they immigrated. Then the night before the draw, she had a vivid dream that she won and shared the money with her family. She told her daughter that she felt like something was coming. The next day, her numbers came up. Not the $1 million she had dreamed of, nearly $7 million. Number 6, Tony Nutbrown. In Carlisle, England, Tony had a dream that he won the lottery, but with an eerie twist. In the dream, the clerk told him they did not have enough cash to pay his prize. He woke up unsettled. Then, hours before the real draw, a psychic wandered into his daughter's pet shop and said someone in the family was about to win. When Tony checked his ticket, he had won over £3 million, and the cashier said, almost word for word, the same line from his dream: "We cannot pay this out from here." The next 3 winners had dreams so powerful they refused to let go for decades. Number 5, Mary Wallens. At 85 years old in Toronto, Canada, Mary dreamed she was holding a giant check and a lottery ticket. The vision was so vivid it shook her awake. She already had a ticket, but the dream convinced her to buy a second one with the exact same numbers. When the draw came, another player had picked those numbers too. Because Mary held 2 tickets, she claimed 2/3 of the jackpot, $16 million. Number 4, Olga Beno. In Nova Scotia, Olga dreamed a sequence of numbers back in 1989. Most people would forget a dream like that. Olga wrote them down, and she played them faithfully for 28 years, through losing her home and through stage 4 cancer. She never wavered. Finally, in December 2016, the numbers were drawn. $5.3 million, enough to cover her medical bills and secure her family's future. Number 3, Frances and Patrick Connolly. This couple played a set of numbers that came from a dream Patrick had shared years earlier. Frances trusted the vision and played them consistently. On New Year's Day, 2019, that faith paid off in staggering fashion. They won £115 million in the Euro Millions, one of the United Kingdom's biggest jackpots ever, all from numbers born in a dream. Number 2, Timothy Schultz. In 1999, 21-year-old Timothy was working a gas station job in Iowa when he had a dream that he won the lottery. It was not vague. He could feel it. The next day, he bought a Powerball ticket, certain. He told friends and family, and nobody believed him. Then his numbers came up, $28 million. Instead of losing himself in it, he went back to school. Today, he runs a channel interviewing other winners about the very dreams and signs that led to their fortunes. Number 1, Diana Samson. In Sheffield, England, Diana was at rock bottom, living on 79 pounds a week, and she had lost 3 close family members in just a few years. Then one night, her brother Glenn, who had passed away, appeared to her in a dream. He didn't speak in riddles, he simply handed her the winning numbers, straight from a jar in his hands. Dina woke with a certainty she couldn't ignore, and she bought a ticket. On the night of the draw, she sat down in her late brother's old chair, heart pounding, as the numbers were called one by one. Every single one matched. She had won £5.4 million. For Diana, it was never just about the money, it was proof that Glenn was still watching over her. 13 winners, 13 dreams. Different countries, different jackpots, but the same quiet truth. Each of them paid attention to a message most people would have ignored, and it changed their lives forever. So tonight, when you close your eyes, pay attention. You never know what your dreams are trying to tell you. Have you ever dreamed of numbers or felt a sign you could not explain? Tell me in the comments. And if you believe your win is on its way, subscribe to the Jackpot Oracle and watch for the signs, because we believe the universe is already whispering your numbers. See you in the next one.